right, kids, you're still watching, and we have no idea why. Deal 305, the Wraith WA, bringing you the news a week late. It's the morning show!
I don't know how well that worked this time, but here it is. Dun, 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 morning show at night. It's misleading.
Misleading. False advertisement.
False advertising. A morning show without the morning.
It's the, as they say, when you're drinking a beer at an whatever time that someone goes, a bit early for a beer, isn't it?
12 somewhere.
Yeah, 12 o'clock somewhere. It's the morning somewhere.
That's right. It's the morning show.
So, as far as I'm concerned, it's the morning show. It's better than the Today Show. You heard it here.
It is a lot better than the Today Show.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe they get a
Which one? Who knows? We're not specifying.
There's like 7 million of them, so, you know. But yeah, we're definitely on the better part.
Where I think we are. Depends what you're into, the old infotainment.
Yeah. I mean, that's what it's all about.
That's it.
Entertainment.
Keeping you informed. This is the morning show. All the nerdy news. See, if I get the ring light back in my eye, so you can't.
Yagi no nani ga warui?
What's wrong
I feel
with
like
goats?
Astro is going to use that one a lot.
I think so. He's already. He said. I asked. The
He
chat.
set the price at 500. That's fair.
Yeah, I was like,
That's fair.
chat. What do you think this new redeem should be worth?
Yeah.
And Astro was like 500. I was like, all right, there you go.
Straight off the gate. Bam.
Oh, we didn't do it.
Oh,
We didn't saw any wood.
Saw no source of wood.
Saw wood. Saw.
Saw.
Oh,
Oh,
blow out my elbow.
blow your shoulder.
Oh, that's
it's
it.
all over. It's all over.
Oh man, my rotor cuff gone. It's
it's
cooked.
gone. Goodbye.
That's it. Number one shoulder
Number one
injury.
It's finished. It's finished.
Finished. Got to do those silly. No, it's not all hardcore presses, man.
No, you
Got to
do
do some of
little
those little ones.
squiggly movements.
Little squiggly movements.
Pigeons.
Yeah, have you seen those fucking? All right,
Yeah.
those
The guys
videos.
who do the
Oh
workout.
man, and they're like,
Yeah.
and you rack it. It's just like,
Yeah. What? Why are you even there?
yeah. I mean, I get the satire of it all as
Yeah.
well, and fuck,
Yeah.
man, yeah, the pigeon necks.
Next man.
What exactly are you doing?
I don't get what you're working out there, but it works. I guess.
But we're not here to talk about gym etiquette.
No.
I mean, we could though. If someone was all like, want to flip us $1 for us to talk about lifting, start with a can of beans.
Yeah.
Word that won't get me cancelled.
Beans.
But apparently half of the Perth cosplay scene is, whoa. So but again, we don't talk about speculation till we get some hard evidence.
That's right. Nothing without proof. but,
Nothing
you
about
know,
proof. Because we're not really reporters. What are we?
No. We're.
Idiots.
Yeah.
Yeah. Drongos even.
Yeah.
Oh, look at chat. What? Look, there you go.
Look.
Down there.
Bing. That's perfect.
There you go. There you
It
go.
works.
Anyway, what have you been playing, or watching,
Again,
or
what have you
reading,
been
or
playing?
whatever?
Gosh.
There, I did it.
So I think I finished the God of War story.
Oh.
I think since the last time that we played.
Yeah.
Or watched.
I'm
or
sorry,
did
I'm
a
trying
show
not to
live.
move.
It's insane.
But look at the camera. So you finished it. See Flash Prime hitting the big time. 2K viewers. I saw.
Was that legitimate?
Well, when I jumped on, it wasn't showing that.
Yeah.
Alright.
Wasn't the number I seen.
So I did a look. I didn't interact with
Please
the
explain,
chat.
because I saw the photo and I was like, "Whoa!" That's because I jumped straight on because I was out. I was out somewhere,
Yeah, same
and
as.
the photo came in hot off the presses, and I was like, "God, whoa! What the fuck? I gotta see this in real time."
Don't know what happened. Well,
Yeah,
I hope Flash Prime looks at his stream summary
yeah. I want to see if it's
and
there.
see what happens, because
yeah.
that'll he'll like
Get a couple
ting ting
a
ting.
bit of a
He'll-
skyrocket.
Yeah, he'll get some shit out of that. Like,
That's
because you
cool.
get more remote chats for having more concurrence and all this.
No, my
stuff.
computer was shit in the bed.
Oh.
So maybe Flash Prime didn't see it at all. Only Astro saw.
Only Astro.
Maybe you saw into the
Maybe that's
future.
what Shaddy's thing. Maybe the 2,000 people came into his computer and just
killed
did a
it.
big shit.
It was all viruses.
It's just.
They found him with his VPN. Like, we got you.
And as he's doing it, he's looking over his shoulder, looking at you.
Yeah, for trust.
For
Please don't easily attack me.
Well, I
I'm doing
shit.
this poo-poo.
Do a big poo-poos.
Good old pee-pee times or poo-poo times.
So you reckon you finished God of War?
So I think
Ragnarok.
I did the story, and I've been trying to knock off the realms, getting 100%.
Trying to 100% it.
I've got 100% in 3 of them.
Ooh, how many realms are there?
9.
So you got 6 to go.
Yeah.
Mathematics.
But there's some of them I've got like less to do. Some of them I've got a lot to do. So yeah, it's just kind of when I'm feeling it, kind of go back to it and knock it off. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. There's places that you come across that you couldn't get to the first time.
Yeah, but now you're there with all the gear. Yeah.
I went to Niflheim, and there's an abandoned prison that's there. That's like the Asgard remnants is there, and there's another prison, and you find the actual tier. Like
Tier.
Actual tier.
Oh, like someone's tier. Okay.
Yeah. So the
Oh,
god
tier, not tier. Look, I am playing this. I'm gonna get a new tier. Turned out to be Odin, right?
Yes.
Spoiler. Sorry if you haven't played
anyway,
God of War.
Post game, you find
tier.
Find him.
Hashtag spoilers.
Yeah. He appears.
He appears.
So
I'm glad I finished it before I went to Perth. Hey, haven't turned on my PS4 since I got back.
Yeah. It's the kind of the thing, isn't it? It's just kind of. It's even I've dropped as soon as I finish the story.
Yep.
I've dropped out of it.
Yeah.
Because but I want to finish it before I go back to Valhalla because I wanted to go and get the Monster Hunter armor and all that, and the Destiny armor.
Oh, are they in?
There was a crossover, yeah.
Oh, so there's Destiny armor in God of War.
No, in Valhalla.
Oh, in Valhalla.
I want to finish God of War.
So when you go back to Valhalla,
you
want to do God of War.
I can't.
You're all in with the Vikings, aren't you?
It was such a good game. It was so good.
Which ones? Valhalla?
Valhalla, yeah. Even God of War was great. The Norse mythology, the fact that it's like even listening to the audiobook that Neil Gaiman wrote, Norse mythology, it's just you can take your own take on the stories, and there's truth within them.
Yeah.
Because they're of the original, like of course you're gonna get a great story. Do you know what I mean? Like even the show was great. Mm-hmm. It was like Ragnar never hung out with these sons because there were hundreds of years they were years apart.
Yeah.
Like Rollo doesn't exist in that timeline, but we'll slap him in the show. Yeah. Everyone's loving it.
Everyone loves Rollo.
We'll tell the story, but fucking, we'll tell it different ways.
That's it. How they interpret it all. All the legends.
Yeah, exactly. And how it, But yeah, so it was great.
You should watch Vinland Saga. 2 seasons on Netflix, man. It's Viking anime.
It's hard. My problem with the anime, I know what it is. Like, I struggle to watch it on my own unless it's funny.
Oh, like comedy?
So if it's like a serious anime, I tune out. I just can't. Sometimes I just can't do it.
But you watch the goofy stuff.
The goofy shit just cracks me up. But there's things that are really good, like Demon Slayer.
Yeah, Demon Slayer.
Demon Slayer is phenomenal. There's ones I could watch because it's great, but there's ones I just. But nah, I could be doing something else.
Maybe I think you should give it a go, though.
Maybe we'll see if but there's so much I want to
Oh, there's so much to do.
I still have Astro in the back of my head going, fucking finish Last of Us 2.
CC's finally watching Demon Slayer now. Ooh. Maybe we need to do a top 3 show Astro. What else was I say? Just on the goofy shit, man. Yeah. How good's Hajime no Ippo?
Yeah. I'm enjoying it.
Yeah.
I'm actually enjoying it. It's a good one. I like that I called the uppercut episode.
Yeah. Oh,
I was like, man, now he needs to learn an uppercut. And then the whole episode's like, and that's the uppercut. I was like, oh, yes! Like, it was so good. I'm actually enjoying the fact that it's slow. Like, I'm not in a hurry for him to get in there.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because it's like episode 12. He's going for his first sparring.
Yeah, exactly. Like, I don't need the whole, like...
his second one, because technically his first one, Day one.
Animes today, they get they find Subject A, and Subject A has a powerful punch. Next minute, superhero, and you're like, what the fuck happened? That is the fact that they're like, they're dragging him to basics. Yeah. They're dragging an episode out of each, like the whole episode was just about an uppercut. Yeah. But the whole thing of working it and getting the movement right shows that the amount of time it could take. Yeah. Don't get me wrong, he doesn't get it in a day. But he obviously has some natural athleticism. That he just really doesn't, because, he's a Fisher dude carrying 9 ton of eskies.
How good is it?
That blew my mind. He's like, I got it. And they're like, they're full of eyes. He's like, yeah. And he just starts legging it. And the guys are like, There's like a 200 kilos worth of shit on his shoulders.
But I love that's how they're telling the story of
Yeah.
how is Ippo so strong? Because he carries Eskies like an idiot.
Yeah, he helps his mum.
Man, it's so
I like
good.
I'm not at any point where I'm like, just get him in his first fight.
Yeah.
I'm happy to see him shitting himself trying to figure out how to do. He does A and B, and then he's like, fuck. Now I need to do C.
Yeah.
Shit, like, how do I get C? Like, and then it's like, oh, no. And then he gets it, which is great, but I like that instead of him going, next thing, and he's like, he's a pro. It just I would lose it.
The power level is down here.
Yeah, it makes it authentic.
Yeah, he works. Not like the kids today.
Yeah, exactly. Like, he has a job,
that's it.
he's like legging it to high school half the time, you know what I mean? Like, I like that the point where the bullies are all like, hey, where you go? And they just runs, and they're like, he's gone. He's like, shit like that. It makes it feel like the effort that you need to put in to actually train to become a boxer. Yeah. Like, these shows are like, if you swing good, you could be a boxer, and all these kids are trying it and getting their ass whooped. Where he's like, this is what you need to do to be a boxer. Like, that sort of. So I like it. I like it for that. Yeah. So I'm enjoying it.
Yeah, and the payoff when he finally, like, steps into the ring. Like, it's mental, man.
Even that first sparring one with the quick dude, and when he starts, and then he's like, he's like, oh, I'm picking. Like, he starts ticking. He's like, oh, I know. I can do that. I got this now. And that's what I like. So I like, because today it's all hijinks. Like, I don't know what I'm doing. Sad. Next minute, he has to Super Saiyan because his girlfriend's in trouble or some BS. But there's like,
I get meanwhile, this kid's like,
he's in. Like, he's just like, he's all about the bag.
It's so good.
Yeah, really good.
Yeah,
I'm enjoying it.
I want to be an influencer.
Yeah, exactly. Do you know what I mean? Like, that sort of BS.
Oh, he started Chainsaw Man but dropped it. I haven't got around to Chainsaw Man yet. But a Chainsaw Man is a kid starts with nothing, ends up with all the powers. Yeah. Speaking of which, just on that. But Ippo, man's dude don't know how to do anything.
No, exactly. And the fact that, like, he had to... The whole episode of him catching the leaves was great. Yeah. You know what I mean? Because, like, the kid nowadays would have done it in the first 20 seconds. Yeah. And it would have made it irrelevant. But it was a huge fundamental of patience and focus to get it right. Not just, like, natural, like, I get...
Oh, man, it only gets better.
Yeah. Like, even when he figures it out, he thinks back and he sees the dude drop his hands. He's like, oh, shit. Hang on a minute.
Yeah.
Like, and it's like, it's smart dissecting it. I like that.
Yeah.
That's all why they're, going into, like, tangents. That's what I like about wrestling. I like the dissecting. Mm-hmm. But yeah, it's cool. It's very cool.
Fucking cool.
I'm excited to see. I'm going on. But games-wise, honestly, like, I want to go back to God of War, Valhalla, I will go through it. I'm in the last legs of Need for Speed Unbound.
Okay.
So I'm in the last legs of it's the last... So the campaign is 4 weeks, right? Mm-hmm.
4 weeks. So the game takes place over 4 weeks.
Yeah, so think about a 4-week calendar, Persona style.
Yep.
But, a day and a night cycle, but it's racing. Yeah. Essentially.
And you can only do certain events on certain days of the week and shit?
Yeah. And some days have, like, extra money. Some days you win an event, you get a car. Some days you just, like, it's a normal day. You'll find a race that pays well.
Is there a weather report?
No.
Oh, that's a bummer. Because just on the Persona thing, it has rainy days. And rainy days, I think. And you think that would be in a racing game as well?
Yeah, no.
There's no rain? Is there weather? Like, so I'm just curious. I haven't asked that question.
There's times when you go out and it's raining, but there's no it doesn't.
No indication of it's raining.
No, you just go out and it's raining.
Oh, okay, all right.
So they use it a lot to tell the story or progress character. Like, it doesn't even progress. It's just they fill the space with banter between the characters. Yeah. So sometimes it's great. Sometimes you're like, that's kind of dumb. Ooh, alpha promotion.
Wow, yeah, nice.
But so essentially, through the story, you do some races, and on the side you do pickup missions for your boss. Mm-hmm. Or you can do at night time. You do SOS pickups where the races and troubles. Like, give me back my hideout, the Cosman. And you're like, yeah, I'll sort you out. And that's how you unlock safe houses. Because they go, all right, you can chill here if you need to get away. And so they do that and shit. And then you do these missions where you're, like, taking cars for collectors, but you're generally stealing them. and then you spend the last 2 weeks literally reversing the roles, like stealing them back and then giving them back to who you originally stole them from.
Are you an undercover cop?
Nah, he's just
You're
a dude.
dude.
He's a dude.
Just a dude.
It's fucking random. The story's quite random.
So is the deals like he's making a deal, then he's double crossing the other dude, like fistful of dollars type of thing, playing both sides? Because that could be intriguing.
I don't think it's as deep as that. I think it's more so like they've just like, oh, we'll get him to do this, and then we'll flip it, and we'll get him to essentially do the same, but for a different cause.
Oh, I feel like they just kind of cheaped out with fucking programming. Yeah, like, we'll just mirror map it and do some... Oh, it's a bit of a bummer.
So, but...
Because, man, you could do like a whole fistful of dollars scenario.
Oh,
you're the cool driver that turns up. You work for this family, then you work for this family, then you try to play off the families against each other. But it all goes fucking south, and then you shoot while driving it out, fall out.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? See, fucking pick us as writers. We'll just rip off a movie and
make millions.
Hey, Bruce Willis remade it.
Yeah, well, that's true. So it's holding up okay, but it's I'll get there.
You'll get there? Alright.
And see how it wraps up. But yeah, that's it. Other than that, I've been playing Forza.
Just driving around.
Yeah, man, got to keep up with the wheel.
Yep.
Played a couple of times for Flash Prime. I was able to keep up on the wheel, which was kind of good. Mm-hmm. Certain car is hard because you get it in the feel of the cars. You can push one car, and then if you're doing the festival playlist, it's like you have to use this car, and that's it. Like you don't get a choice. So you get used to one car, and then you go into this, and the handling's not quite the same. So then you struggle, or you fucking slide, and you're racing against hard computers because you need to race against them to get the car. Like, it's like you're racing this car, you unlock this car, and if you want to collect them, you gotta fucking do the blah blah blah. Anyway, so that's kind of frustrating, but I'm getting there. Getting there. But that's it. That's kind of all I've been...
I've just been flip-flopping between Final Fantasy, Final Fantasy Origins.
Yes.
Stranger in Paradise.
Yeah, that's that Final Fantasy...
Neo.
It's
fucking straight up Neo.
Yeah,
it's just Neo.
It's something.
It's fucking... I'm liking it.
It's not a bad thing.
It's not a bad thing.
Not like... But yeah, it's...
Sorry, it's like I think I've said, it's fucking... Bloody Square. I feel like Square has gone. Here's all this money, Team Ninja. Can you make us a Final Fantasy Neo? And they've gone. Yep.
No
and
worries.
they've made Neo, and it's exactly the same. Like triangle changes your 2 weapons that you take in. The whole armor system is exactly the same. The little drops. Yeah, mate. They like the little glowing symbol of what you're picking up that kind of glows. Yeah, exactly the same. It's all Final Fantasy.
Yeah, but
the controls. Yeah, man, the same. Like triangle switches, circle. I think X dodge.
Yeah, you change your stances.
Yeah. When you flip flop between weapons, and your stances is your magic.
Got ya.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool.
And then, so heavy and light and different weapons do different things. And then they've all got their own weapon wheel, skill trees. Yeah. And then as you use the weapons, you build up experience in those and unlock shit in the tree. Like, it's exactly the same. It's like, I'm not even... If you've played Neo, you're like...
It's the same
game. It's the same game.
Yeah, cool.
It plays the same and all that. But unlike Neo, which is tough as shit...
Yes.
It has a level difficulty choice.
Okay, cool.
Of like,
so you can get some slice and dice action.
Yeah, man, I'll put it on motherfucking
you miss
casual.
Sometimes you miss a good old hack and slash.
Oh, it's all I want. This is so now instead of playing like Team Ninja is doing, a Souls-like.
Yeah.
It's like I'm playing a Team Ninja action game. This shit's baller.
Yeah.
All I'm doing is just like fucking dodge. Doesn't matter if I miss the dodge. Boom, doing big things and flip flopping. It's can be fun as shit.
And it's one of those. It's like that monster. It's had that Monster Hunter weapon style. Yeah. Not like it becomes a sword and a gun and a wet. Like like the big ass.
It's more like a Devil May Cry.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you. That was
exactly. That's the thing. And oh man, it's fucking cool.
Yeah.
And I was like, and like when you get to things to a certain health, you press circle and you do like a little execution thing.
Oh, sweet.
Right,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
the dude's like, his name, you play as Jack. Jack, and he's just this Eminem old looking dude, right?
Yeah.
And what's really funny, he's got earbuds,
Yeah.
and there's like some cutscenes, like there's an elf dude, and the cutscenes are like Neo.
Yeah.
45 seconds doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
So there's like some elf king dude explaining like the quest, and he's talking all in Elvish, like you must travel yonder to the real, and then like so there's the rest of the party, and they're like, oh yeah, and he literally takes his earbuds out, and it flips to him, and he's listening to Limp Bizkit, and he's going like, I'm just here to kill chaos. Which way is chaos? And then like, oh yeah, and then they're like, and it's fucking wild, man. Because his response is like, I don't, and you get these Okay, so first, there's no explanation. It literally starts like the first Final Fantasy, where you're the Warriors of Light, and you roll up and the king gives you your quest.
Yeah.
Except you're all just dudes in casuals. And you're Jack in a Bond shirt and a pair of black jeans. It feels like you just rolled out
you just rolled out of bed.
out of fucking Fremantle or some shit.
Yeah.
And he's like, I don't know, I'm just here to kill chaos. And they're like, oh, well, you fucking find these crystals or whatever. And he gets there, he's like, chaos isn't there. Yeah. All I know is I've got to kill chaos. And then basically you get up these like little fucking glowy items, gives you like a little piece of lore.
Yeah. Okay.
Right? And as I'm reading, right? So it's an isekai. So these motherfuckers get plucked out of the normal world and thrown in a fantasy world because the wizards or some shit there fucked up.
Yeah.
Right? And now they got to use these dudes from another world and time travel or some nonsense. Because the original Final Fantasy, spoilers from a million years old game, you get to the end and it's all like, time travel! And I'm pretty sure it's just a reason to redo some things.
Yeah, of course.
So that they're aping on that because they're basically, it's just the same story. We've just done these old school pixeled cutscenes. We've just redone it in new fancy graphics. Yeah. And, instead of the Warriors of Light, you now got Jack. I can't remember the other guys, but now I've got like a whole... Oh, one of the girls is called Neon.
Oh, of course.
I'm like, Neon, that's a bit wild.
Yeah.
Jack. And there's a Sophie.
What was the Sophie?
Okay. Yeah. It wasn't wild, different names. Anyway, so they basically just redo these old dialogue boxes because that's all they were. But now they're like cutscenes, but they only go for like 45 seconds because it's literally two fucking boxes. Yeah. And then instead of an overworld like Final Fantasy, it's just the Neo map. Yeah. So it's just points and you go around and they give you a little menu on the side. Mm-hmm. And then to talk to dudes in the town, you just go to a talk menu. Yeah, right. And it's like, Guard, Fred, Jenny, no, and you just, and it gives, again, the same fucking dialogue from the first game. Yeah. Just like, oh man, I hope you have a good adventure. But it's like just this dude standing on the screen, fully fucking PS5, like, I hope you have a good, it is fully lip dubbed, fully voice acted. It's like, oh, I hope you have a good day. Yeah. And then it just goes back to the menu. Like, this game's weird. Yeah, man. Because it's just Neo. Yeah. But they've just ripped off the Final Fantasy 1 story. It's weird, man. And it's fun. And again, I'm just like hacking shit. I'm trying to take my time with it because I'm casual. Yeah. I'm just... Yeah. And I wish...
No worries.
Because normal is just like straight up a Souls-like. Yeah. And I'm like, oh, I don't want to die every fucking 5 minutes. Yeah. But casual's a little bit too casual. Yeah. I'd like come on, give me an easy mode in there. Yeah. Where, just something in between. I want the combat to last a little longer.
Yeah. It's getting too easy.
But again, just having a fucking blast. So that's Final Fantasy. That was a rant on Final Fantasy, man. Yeah. My other thing that I'm playing, give me that because I really need a drink and I forgot my water bottle. Fire Emblem.
Yes.
Engage.
Yeah. So this is the next installment of the Fire Emblem series. And how's that running?
It's good, man. It's taken me... I really liked Three Houses. I like Three Houses so much I put it in our top 25 that we haven't finished. Yeah. Oh, man. Maybe it'll get bumped. See? This is what I was afraid of. Yeah. It's never going to finish. Yeah. It's an evolving list.
Yeah, it is,
Okay, so Three Houses, fucking cool game, right? Yeah. I really loved it. This is more like an old school Fire Emblem than Three Houses. Okay. So where Three Houses, it had an overworld, but the focus was more on you do a mission, go to the monastery. Do a mission, go to the monastery. And when you're at the monastery, there wasn't really much else to do except the monastery stuff, or just go to random encounters. Yeah. right?
Yeah.
Where this one's more like an old one where it's got the world overview and that's how you do the different maps.
Yeah.
So there is a home base, but it's kind of basic.
Yeah.
I will say that the maps and the actual strategy is better than Three Houses.
Okay.
Where Three Houses, it looks like so the Dynasty Warrior guys helped make Three Houses.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right?
Because it was really a big brawler. Well, not
because they went with the large scale battles,
yeah.
right? So every guy had a fucking
Yeah, a
squad
group
with
of
them,
dudes.
right?
Yeah.
So there was more zooming out. So you could zoom right out and it's just the dude.
Yeah.
Or you could zoom right the fuck in
it's
and
full
play
battle.
it like a turn-based Dynasty Warriors.
Yeah.
And it had all the goons like smashing and battling.
Yeah.
Where this one is more like a skirmish.
Yeah. Go.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So like the houses on the map are a little bit bigger compared to than they were in
Three Houses.
Three Houses.
Yeah.
I'll give you the 40k analogy for the old schools. This one's more like traditional Warhammer, where this is like epic scale. If you know what I mean,
Yeah.
Where the Space Marines all of a sudden are like tiny.
Yeah.
Because they're representing bigger units. Anyway,
Yes.
but this is a bit better. Like the map's a bit more interesting because Three Houses was literally like.
Yeah.
Because the large scale of combat. But
right.
now we're focusing on a one dude.
Yeah.
With their weird rings, with their JoJo Force Ghosts.
Oh, yeah.
That's a whole thing, man.
That is,
So the whole gimmick for this one, instead of doing like the school life, yeah, you've got these fucking rings that you all put on your ring finger. Oh, I see what you're doing, right? And it basically summons Force Ghost, and they act like JoJo stands.
Yeah.
Old Fire Emblem characters. Yeah. So Marth is in it.
Yeah.
I had to say it like Morph.
Yeah.
Morph. Marth. And I got Roy and all the dudes from the Smash Bros. Games.
Yeah.
Because I'm just a silly person in Australia, so I didn't get any of these games to Three Houses.
Yeah, I know, right?
I heard of them.
Yeah, but you never got
And I heard Ike, and I was like, oh man, Ike looks like the dude from Berserk.
Yeah.
But he's from a Fire Emblem. Whatever that is. And then you kind of do a Google. But it wasn't Google back then. It was just Yahoo.
Ask Jeeves.
Ask Jeeves, man. What is Fire Emblem? Anyway, it's got all these characters that I've never heard of because I haven't played any of these games because they're fucking old as fuck.
Yeah.
Oh, don't get me wrong. I would have played them if they were around.
Oh, of course.
They were all like Nintendo games.
Yeah.
Web crawler was my go-to.
Web crawler.
I used Alta Vista for a while. And then by 99, Google was there.
Yeah.
So it was like, when you think about it, it was like this small period that we were using
different
other
random-
things, and then Google came
Yeah.
on. You're like, oh well, it's.
Well, guess it's on the one spot.
I mean, I remember the days of Google when it would give you the exact time.
Yeah.
It's all like, we gave you 1 million things in 0.004 seconds or some shit, and they go like, yeah, we get it, it's fast.
Yeah. No, like, get what you want.
Anyway, Three House, Fire Emblem Engage. It's a small
Yeah.
fucking Fire Emblem. It's good. I'm liking it. It's all the same stuff. This time, you go back to your hometown, and I guess because with Three Houses, it had the persona thing with the time.
Yes.
Like, you do a battle, and then you have you can do 12 things.
Yeah, until your next.
Before the time elapses to the
Yeah.
next thing. So you could do lessons, or you could do training, or you could do whatever, or go on picnics.
Yeah.
Um,
Polish your rings.
But yeah, well, instead of picnics, Engage has you polish your rings, and then the ring ghosts. Just give me an example of what they do.
I don't know.
You've seen, they're all like, ooh, that's so clean.
Oh, that, yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh,
It's
very
not
clean.
weird.
Yeah, and you're just like,
I know if you polish
Rubbing
it
it.
too much, right, the guy goes like, what are you doing, man?
what are you doing? Stop
Too
touching
much.
me like that.
It's too much. Anyway, I'm liking it.
It's
All
good.
right.
I'm glad.
Yeah, it's really good. Get to the memes, man.
Let's get to this meme. This is a great one. If USA is so great, why does someone create the USB?
Deep thoughts of the deep.
Deep thoughts of the deep.
It's a good one. All right, I thought we'd just pop that straight in. Oh, actually, now there was an Xbox showcase on during the week. I believe it was Thursday, and they were talking about all sorts of things. Anyway, Bethesda came out and announced a game called Hi-Fi Rush by the guys who made Tokyo Gameworks that did Tokyo Evil, and they did the Evil Within.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Not Tokyo Ghost. Tokyo Ghost?
Yeah.
Anyway, they brought out a game. I'm going to watch the fucking trailer. It looks cool.
Let's do it.
Apparently it's a rhythm game.
Yep, that's me. And you're probably wondering how I ended up here. Well, it's pretty standard. Check this out. Music player in my chest. It's powering up my new robot arm. Whoa. It's making everything sync up with the beat. Let's rock. This is awesome.
Actually, this does look
Handling
fucking
Technologies
sick.
isn't just coming from my arm.
Yeah, it's apparently it's a rhythm game.
That's the defect.
Yeah, it looks sick. 2D cell shaded animation, you cannot go wrong.
Name's
Nah.
Chai,
It does it. It's
not
fucking
defect.
timeless.
the guy?
Yes, apparently it's a rhythm action game.
We'll take down this company.
Yeah, it looks sick.
One boss
But
at
it's
a
an
time.
Xbox exclusive.
Just so you know, they're in sync.
I've seen enough because it's Xbox only. So anyway, it's out on Game
Might be able to get it
Pass.
in the PC Game Pass.
Oh, I can get it on PC. It's on Epic
Oh, there you
and
go.
like other places. It's just I just wanted to really voice my Sony pony.
Sony Pony's not getting the rhythm game.
Bullshit. It's because Xbox
Don't take our
bought.
Call of Duty.
Don't take out Call of Duty.
I need to get my daily.
You need to get your daily before Xbox takes it
man.
away.
Gotta get it before Xbox takes it.
That
was kinda cool.
Yeah, man, it was kind of cool. I just want to think because everyone's all like, "Oh, this game's real good," and I'm all like, "Yeah, no shit."
Like,
Nah, fucking look at
better
it.
if you have an Xbox console.
Nah, fuck, bye. I'll put release on Sony. Oh, okay. So Australia bans import sales of How Not to Summon a Demon Lord Omega anime. Lol, you fucking Sony pony.
Leave
Tell
my
me how
Sony
good it
pony.
is, Turbo Phoenix.
Turbo Pony's on it, man.
Turbo Pony. Now, what's
Pony,
Xbox?
Sony Pony.
No, well, he's
What's Xbox?
He's X
I don't know.
X Clown.
X Clown.
Is that it? The fat
Clown X? X Sillies?
X Sillies,
Billy
X
X
Bone,
Sillies.
your boners,
Your sex box?
Sex
My
Box.
turn with the sex box.
Haven't touched it.
Haven't.
Oh, mate. Well, apparently it's good. So,
So this looks like a CT Batman anime.
you reckon this is a CT Batman anime?
Well, you know, anime's first season, How Not to Summon a Demon Lord, as an MA fuss of strong sexual themes. On October 2019, the series is legally restricted to people over the age of 15, but is otherwise available for sale. So they're banned for, you know, those little con chiefs. They're like, can I buy a Summon Lord? And they're 12. Like, no.
Nah, it's fair, mate.
No,
But
you go and get your dad to buy it. Come back here with the money, and then maybe I'll give it to you.
you get your seedy old man to buy it. Oh, but unfortunately, the anime features scenes anyway. The board has refused the classification of the next.
Yeah, and the last. You're not getting the next one.
Yeah, unfortunately.
The next one, even more boobs.
Nah, it's
Here in
gone.
Australia? Nah.
And the
Send it.
bookstore, not allowed to sell it anymore.
Nah.
Removal was due to political pressure, but not due to the class. That's interesting.
Political pressures are not the Australian board going, hey, you just
Can't.
enough with the
They're
titty anime.
saying no about titty anime. It's not. I don't watch it.
You've seen one, you've seen them all.
Yeah, I know, right?
Like, how many colours and sizes can you get? Surely you're just getting to a point where
I mean-
like, you know, now this one has horse legs.
So I believe the premise of this one. Actually, let's just put it in itself so we don't. That's the anime that got banned.
Wow. Well, look at
No,
it.
it didn't get banned. It got refused classification. So some dude got to look at it and just went, nope.
Dear Lord.
Oh dear
Somebody
Lord.
think of the
Children.
children. There's all these breasts in it. And we need to take it to the politics. Yeah, man.
Yeah, nah, I didn't even get
Some
into the
old
board.
codger, some old coffin dodger.
They pushed it in.
Yeah.
And he's
Like,
just
hey,
gone.
look, this is what people like. And he's like, get that smut out of my office. It's banned.
Banned.
Over my dead body.
Refuse classification. Yeah. So just import it from New Zealand because that's what we did for all our PS2 games.
Yeah. Kiwis are like, yeah, bro. We'll send it over. Sweet, thanks.
So yeah, man. Can't believe we got refuse classification. Well, God damn.
But maybe on the other side of it, the classification or the politic pressures are like, well, how much titties can we let through before it gets a little too much? And then the little kiddies' minds are warped because they've seen too much and you can't reel them back in.
That's it.
There's not enough Jesus you can throw at them. It's going to change that.
Oh, man. What a life. All right, well, what happens in that? That doesn't happen in all the others they've gone through. Yeah, I'm not sure,
I'm
hey.
sure they do. I'm sure they have their own group of...
The dude couldn't read it because it's not allowed in Australia.
Can't even read it to tell if it's bad or not.
You'll have to get it, Astro,
yeah,
and tell us why it got refused classification.
Exactly.
Because you can buy it in Japan. We can't. You could just get it at the Five and Dime.
Yeah.
Not us. Sorry.
Not us.
Or is that in like the shady part of the news book stand?
Yeah,
like,
where would you find
Is that behind the
Astro?
curtain? Like back in the old video days? Like,
hello, boobies. What are you doing? Looking for the White Dwarf magazine. What's the auto trader? I'm too young to buy a car.
Yeah, man. What's that time again for research? How to not summon a demon lord. Yeah. I heard it's funny.
I'm sure it is.
Oh, I'm sure it's hilarious.
I'm sure it's really funny.
Oh, man. All right. Well, anyway, speaking of things that age badly, how can this age badly? It aged like a fine wine. All right, I got this tweet from Netflix from 2017. We don't like leaving a story unfinished. We've learned a lot from Sense, and we're going to try not to do this in the future. Try being the optimum word.
Well, they're living up to the try. And they're trying... And even I did see a quote thing. I can't remember where, if it was true or not. It was like Netflix CEO doesn't think that they ban successful shows. But probably from the numbers he's seeing, from a world demographic, he's probably right. But because we're all like, what? No more Wednesday? Oh, that's bullshit. Here in the West, we're all
no one's complaining about Cowboy Bebop.
Nobody's like, bring back Cowboy Bebop. Give us the season 2.
Is that your logo you're making fun of? No, not your logo.
Not your logo.
That's the Twitter. What's wrong with Goat's Twitter?
The reason what's wrong with Goat's Twitter.
Yeah. Nothing's wrong with goats.
Yeah.
But that is what you see. My mouse is being silly.
You're making comments as me. Yeah. Like, fuck you. Signed Astro.
Yagi no nani ga warui?
Oh, mate.
Netflix, man. But
Netflix.
You know what? What are you going to do?
What are you going to do? Well, I'm glad they didn't. I wonder how far... I'd love to see the statistics of Cowboy Bebop. Like, is it the first episode and everyone stopped watching? Or did they make it to the end when they decided to act?
No, you would see the CEO and be like, what about Cowboy Bebop? What?
He just looks at you.
Yeah,
Speaking of Cowboy Bebop, there's an article that I actually sent to Astro, which was an interview with the guy who made Cowboy Bebop and a bit of his life story. Yeah. Apparently, he watched the first episode and was like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah, of course he knew. We all knew.
That's it. Watanabe didn't make it even through the first episode.
They needed to, they gave it the best shot.
They gave it the old college try. Exactly right. Well, speaking of giving it the old try, finally the king has been dethroned. Dragon Ball Evolution at a 2.6 rating on IMDb has been dethroned by the new Velma that has a 1.7.
That's bad. Is it that bad? I've been seeing since the WWE jumped to binge, I've been keeping up with their Raw and SmackDown.
The new Raw and SmackDown.
Watching it all on the times, but I've been getting ads for this Velma. Like, fuck's sake, Velma, new show, pow pow.
Doesn't look good.
No, well, apparently not. According to this, IMDb 1.7 stars.
I mean, this would be
It would be
incorporate.
full of people like, well, it's not the same Scooby game.
All right, let's just look
guy
at.
doesn't even look like Piccolo.
There's no
Like,
Scooby. I mean, that's the first thing. All right,
but
now
the show's
let's
not
look at
called
this.
Scooby. It's called Velma.
75,000 people reckon Dragon Ball
Yeah,
suck.
9.5.
So I think Dragon Ball might edge it out.
yeah.
All right, for those of you and you can't, I'll just make
Every
it.
comment of those 9.2 thousand would be like, there's no Scooby-Doo. Where's the guy with the shaky voice? It's not about them.
Apparently, he's cool or some shit.
Yeah, he's probably suave as. It's the new end.
Hmm.
The guy, it can't be the dude selling weed all the time anymore.
He can't be the weak dude all the time.
Even these days, the people that sell weed don't look like that. They don't have vans
He's-
anymore.
he's-
They have a suit and they drive Teslas. You know what I mean? Like,
I mean, you're right.
Like, you
He
know.
can't make him in a dodgy van. He rocks up with his suit
Yeah,
and tied
it's
his
all changed.
briefcase.
Exactly.
Is that medicinal, or would you
Just
like?
Yeah. Do you like some fucking smack-a-doo-doo? Like,
And him Scooby's all rot roll.
yeah, don't the crazy people. Like, makes it, you know, like, these are so good. I feel like my dog talks to me, man.
Hit the would you button.
Oh, yeah. Hang on.
Would you? Would you? Would you? Would you? Would you fuck off?
Would you fuck off? Okay, so before you answer the question
Yeah.
that he's posted, he sent me this question last time and I forgot. So here it is.
Here it is.
Would you rather go to E3 or and Evo?
You can't go eat and or either.
So either one. Would you
Oh,
rather
okay,
go to
so
E3
we'd rather go to
or would
E3?
you rather go to Evo?
to Evo. Alright, I'm gonna go E3 because it gives you a bigger splattering of
More sprinkle dinkles
give
again.
you a bit of
Little
everything,
this.
right? Bit of this, right? And nothing. I love watching the E3 showcase bullshit.
Yeah.
Like, oh yeah, Trailer City.
Yeah,
I like
yeah,
watching
yeah,
them.
yeah.
I only ever watch the highlights of Evo.
Oh, well, there you go.
So that's my. What about you?
Oh, fuck. I don't know. Which, probably E3.
E3. Yeah.
Only because Evo is the fighting game tournament.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
See, I mean, they both have their things because the hype and the fucking thing when you're there, because you just treat it like a sports event.
nah, you know
Get
what?
in.
I'd probably go to Evo. I'd go to Evo.
Yeah?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
I'd have to, yeah. E3's always going to be like the next con of coming up with new
Yeah.
games. Evo's, it's, even though there's one every year, it's being in that moment.
Yes.
Then, like, fucking bring it on. Like, you know. I'd seen the dudes crying and shit.
Yeah,
It'd be
yeah.
great.
Oh,
But yeah.
fuck, man.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
then,
I'd
like,
go to
the...
Evo.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Because the hype, it goes off now.
Oh man, I imagine it goes on. It's off its tits.
Yeah.
Everyone's on G Fuel. Yeah, no one's been laid in years. The tension's like, woo, woo, let's beat the shit out of each other through a game.
Oh, and when people get physical and shit.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Yeah, man.
Oh, I lost the clip. I had a clip. That I think Astro sent it to me. Yeah, there are two dudes playing Smash Bros. On like a Twitch stream. Dude
Yeah.
loses, just gets up, fucking belts him across the head. And the guy's like, what? Winds his controller up, leaves.
Yeah, it's it, man.
But yeah, I think E3 edges it out for me. But I totally, man, E3, like, it's fucking mental.
E3 would be great. Don't get me wrong. Imagine being that. You're like, I was there when they gave The Last of Us Part 3, like,
Yeah.
or whatever. You know, of course. But seeing some fucking dudes fight it out, some intense Street Fighter or two, you'd be like, I gotta go.
Oh, it's
Yeah,
good,
good
hey.
crack.
And because it's like the whole weekend, you'd be watching all the fights.
Oh man, the smell of sweat and good fucking jeez. Feel like a dirty boy sleepover by the end of it.
2 days of that,
Yeah,
man.
man.
Woo.
What a girl inside. I don't know. Look, I don't know. Obviously there's girl players and fans and
But we're not.
But,
We're teasing the
you know,
boys.
yeah,
all right.
We're teasing the boys.
So
You know,
you
he's not
smelly
like-
fuckers.
He's all like, yeah, what's up, baby? Yeah, I just came third. You're like, you stink. Get out of here, man. You're like, baby, don't be like that, you know. But yeah.
No man, don't get me wrong. When we're at cons, stink is fucking shit. Oh, it's so
Some
fucking.
people don't like.
I know I stink at a con, and I've made every fucking. There's more chicks playing Tekken. Well, that's true.
There you go, see.
But again, we're teasing the smelly boys.
Yeah, the smelly boys.
They will smell like roses.
Yeah.
Don't see many playing Street Fighter. Oh, that's
No.
interesting. But yeah, I knew
Because
there's a lot of.
Tekken's got an easy block. Not saying that they can't.
No, but both. You hold back.
Nah. Yeah.
It's not like Mortal Kombat. We got a designated button.
That's some bullshit.
Fuck that, man. And like,
Sucking balls.
but if you want to sponsor us Mortal Kombat, go right ahead.
Yeah, please.
We fucking love it.
Yeah, we'll play it. We'll love
Yeah,
it.
yeah,
It's my favorite game.
All time.
Let's
Can't
go
wait
Air
for-
Mac.
Can't wait for the third.
T5. Anyway,
35.
we'll jump back to this. 'cause this we're into.
I think we answered the
So,
question.
I think still all in all, Dragon Ball Evolutions has more bags of dicks.
All the Blues playing DOA. For sure. Mind you, there hasn't been a new DOA in ages.
Yeah, what was the last one? 7? Was it 7?
I don't know. It's that free to play one.
Oh,
Yeah,
know.
that's right. Anyway,
moving on.
All right, so the Nier Automata anime has a secret codes in it because, of course, it does. It got updated because they cracked the code. I just thought I'd bring it up because it's cool, and I'm watching the Nier Automata.
And you don't see the codes?
No,
You're not
well,
cracking?
that
You're not-
popped up, and can you work it out?
Yeah, so 468 4684.
Yeah.
That's the code. Done. Easy peasy.
What's it mean?
Fucking, that's his postcode.
Clearly, because if that was our envelopes, they would be postcode things.
Yeah.
Right?
So he's sending it to Mr.
Mr. Astro? Is he sending it to Astro?
I don't know.
So anyway, if you know with anime at the end sometimes they do like next episode, right?
Yeah.
And some animes don't do that. They do like a little vignette or some shit.
Yeah.
And what is annoying is when the anime, when they're really long going, start to flip flop between the two. Kind of annoying because
Yeah.
sometimes you want to skip it because you don't want spoilers, right?
Yeah.
But you also want to see the gag. You want to see Naruto kick his toe or something stupid, right?
Yeah.
But anyway, carry on. Nier doesn't have a next episode. They give you the fucking straight into this. Anyway, they're doing all because it's got 26 endings, right? They're doing each episode because it's a 26 episode anime. Each little post credit scene is an ending, and it's being done as Muppets. These little Muppet dudes.
That's
Yeah, it's pretty cool. And they're all like, oh, and they explain and they do a little ending bit.
Yeah.
So they're basically doing little Muppet bits on the endings.
Yeah. That's cool.
But again, some of them are like, you pull your fucking clip out and the game just stops.
Yeah.
So
Oh.
stuff like that. Like, yeah, that's probably my favorite one. Is so in your menus, right? And you've got your inventory and all your equipment, right?
Yeah.
Down the very.
Astro's game of 2022. Yeah.
That's it. That was Astro's game of 2022. Right down the bottom, there's this piece of equipment that it says OS chip with operating system. That's all it kind of says.
Yeah.
And you can remove it like you remove any other piece of equipment.
Yeah.
But when you do, the game just stops.
Yeah. Like, oh, yeah.
Ba-ba, and then it goes to the credits. I was like, ha 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 ha, very cool. Anyway, they're doing all them as little things, and they put a little code in it. What's it say, Astro? It's been up there a while. Haven't you deciphered it yet? I could scroll down, but I don't.
Yeah.
Do we find out?
You don't want any. No, you don't. If you don't want to be spoiled.
I don't really care. I mean, it doesn't matter.
No.
Oh well. What's next? All right, this was kind of cool. So this, have you seen these pet fish play games, right? So there's this fish plays Pokemon, right? So basically, the dude puts his little fish in a special aquarium that controls the D-pad,
Okay.
right? And then a fish plays Pokemon.
Right.
Right. What gets really crazy in this is that the fish, right, the whole video goes for 6 minutes because it's a live stream.
Yeah.
Eventually, he logs out of Pokemon,
Yeah.
right? Goes into the store,
Yeah.
right? Checks the credit card, right?
Fuck off.
Nah, legit puts, like, as it goes on, the fish is changing the name of the Switch account, right? And then he changes it to row away thereafter. Yeah, and then he goes in and he fucking changes the credit card details and he buys something. And he sends an email. Legit. It just goes on. Yeah, man, look.
There's no fucking way.
Is it pure coincidence or is
There's
this
no
fish
way
playing
that
fucking...
fish has managed to change its name, buy something
Yeah.
with the
Then he
credit
sent an
card,
email.
and then send it. Was it CC in, hey dude? Just let you know, put something on the credit.
Yeah.
Nah. I'm not
Look,
buying
he's
it.
doing it.
Nah.
He's doing it. He's buying something for 500 yen.
Nah. There's no.
Oh, he takes a little while. He has a little thing about it. Oh, man, do I really need the 500 yen?
Yeah.
So he sets up the credit card to buy credits. And he buys something. Look at him. Look at him go. Little fish. Just buying shit on the internet. Just a wild dog. Look at it. Are you sure? That fish like, damn right, I'm fucking
Yeah,
sure.
Look at those wings.
It's probably like Cuties Unhacked.
Yeah. He bought the DLC pass.
He bought all of them. Yeah, man, carries on. Yeah, the fish bought something. Wild, huh?
What the fuck?
And he ended up, like, because he put all the details, he showed all the dudes'
Yeah.
details on this thing. So the fish, you know, also fucking doxed him.
What the absolute fuck?
So, yeah, man, how funny that is. Look, he's going through, fucking, I've read it all before.
Yeah.
Nobody reads this shit.
Where's the accept terms? Fucking shit. Fucking hell. What? Hey? What do you mean? Online. I'm already online.
Oh, this is like bloody owner doesn't even have bloody online.
Barry, is there Uber Eats on this thing? No. Alright. Let's buy a game.
Oh, this one's on special.
Yeah. 440. Change that.
It's fucking wild, man. So is it purely coincidence? Look, he ends up buying a couple of things and he changes it or some shit. There you go.
The fuck? Nah.
What do you reckon? What do you reckon? Pure coincidence? Or is this fish? He's like, oh, fucking man, GoldenEye's coming. Better buy it.
Better buy it. I don't know.
You don't know?
What to think of this?
Oh, you're on the fence.
Yeah. I mean, it's hilarious.
It is
the dude
hilarious.
Straight up, nah.
Because the story goes, the dude leaves. And he leaves his stream going.
And he just nah.
He just lets his fish play Pokemon. Alright, well, he wanted to play a 64 game. You can't blame him.
Oh, and then he turns it off. So, alright.
Oh, he's fucking had
Done
enough
for
of
the
it.
night.
Done for the night.
No worries.
Feed me.
Do you know what?
That's it. And then he terminated it. They
that.
seem satisfied. Look at him go.
I don't know.
Oh,
I don't
you
know.
don't know?
I
You're
don't know.
lost. You're a bit.
I mean, it's hilarious. Exactly, right?
Seems a bit unlikely.
Exactly. Like, that's what's getting me. The fact that it's been,
And there doesn't seem to be enough, like, back, accidentally exiting. It seems to be, like, it stays on the screen a long time,
Yeah.
and then it makes a choice. I don't know, man. Anyway, this fish beats games.
No, I'm sure it does.
Because
but-
which makes you think, can you beat a game just by mashing the keypad?
Well, clearly the fish is fucking doing it. The fish is almost but getting food delivered to his tank. Like, do you know what I mean? Like,
I don't know, man.
fuck?
All right. Okay, well, bit of a Debbie Downer this next story.
Oh, no.
Marvel Avengers supporters ending with no more content added. You right? Are you still alive? I'm checking my pulse. I'm still alive. Why are you alive?
Who cares? They botched it anyway.
And guess what they're doing? They're making all the cosmetic items free.
Oh, fuck you. It's for the Avengers.
That's for the event. So no, so long, Taskmaster.
Yeah.
Yeah. Goodbye, sweet king. You were fun while you lasted. Oh, you caught it! Fucking look at you go, Mad Dog. Not that we're sweating enough as it is. All right, next. U.S. Customs allegedly destroyed a sealed copy of Pokemon Yellow worth $10,500.
Yeah.
U.S.
Yep.
Yep.
Sounds legitimate.
Sounds fucking legitimate.
And they would have done it for a reason.
Yep.
There's no way they would have just crashed it open. There's something in there.
Something fishy. Again,
It's the only reason why they do it.
allegedly.
Yeah. No.
Thanks,
They would have broken
IGN,
it
for that.
open for fucking something would have been found in that or cause for them to break that.
Yeah.
They don't just go, oh, this is well, hey, how fragile. Like I don't speak French. You know what I mean? Like,
Hey, you guys played this?
yeah. No.
Bang.
Who wants it? 20 grand my earth. Yeah. No. There's no way.
And again, this is what's kind of sucks for being in Australia. The whole
Sucks that it's broken. But
exactly right. The whole slabbing of things. For the longest time, like the comic books were the first to get slabbed, right?
Yeah,
The whole
yeah.
bullshit. Again, in Australia, growing up, it's like I gotta send it to America first.
Yeah.
It ain't gonna get. It's not gonna get to America where it needs to get graded in the 9.9 that it's in.
No.
No.
There's no way.
And again, I'm not even sure there's an Australian equivalent yet.
No.
But anyway, I just thought of things. So I don't know.
That
Grading
sucks, but-
shit. I mean, I get grading. It was a 9.2.
Yeah.
Not a 9.2 anymore, is it? Look
Look
at
at
it.
2.9 if he's
A
lucky.
plus Pokemon Yellow Special Pikachu Edition. It's fucking gone. gone. So long, like Taskmaster, Pikachu, graded, slabbed anyway. Moving on. Alright, this is great. NetEase smashes up World of Warcraft statue after its nasty breakup with Blizzard. Remember we kind of spoke about it?
Yeah.
But there wasn't really much to report on because it's news, you know, from where it is. And yeah, so anyway, there's some photos. I hope there's a video. I hope there was, but you know, these fucking articles, time I actually get some, they changed, been edited.
Yeah.
Here's a taking us to the Chinese TikTok. I now have a virus. Oh no, it's legit. This is not the video. It's doing a thing. Hey, yo, look at him go!
的新同源武器斩马刀，来一杯，尝尝。今天园区新出的新品。
Oh, he's having his drink while he's there. All right,
这
Netties.
次是受魔
Let's do this.
好吧，由永劫无间官号来直播拆血吼，然后这个位置呢，到时候看新同源武
Sure, it'd be
器斩马刀。
therapeutic.
Fuck you, Blizzard.
尝尝
Oh man, I bet you these guys are having a fucking blast. They keep really pumping that drink out there. I'm sure they're
好吧，由永劫
Did
无
you
间
see the
官
drink
号来
there?
拆血吼。
Seen it 6 times.
6 times in the 2 minutes. So yeah, man, crazy, huh?
Well, that's one way to do it.
That's it. I mean, that's it. They'll be like, well, contract's over. That 9-foot statue of that orc, gotta go.
Gotta go. It was bad.
We're gonna smash it ourselves.
Gotta beat it up.
Skips there on Monday. Let's go, boys.
Yeah, too right.
Yeah, no, let's go. Hey. Oh, hey.
No.
Oh, I don't trust that. Goodbye. All right. Well, meme.
Mean.
First mission of Need for Speed be like.
So, yeah,
I believe this was out of our. Was it? Someone sent it to this?
I think so, yeah. That's so true.
Very true. What car is it?
It is a Nissan, I want to say almost like Nissan Micro. Yeah.
They're all Lamborghinis, eh?
Well, not that red one. The green one is...
It's probably like a Lotus or something, eh? Maybe.
Oh, no,
I
it
don't know.
might be a Lamborghini.
Tilda.
Tilda. Oh, yeah, Nissan Tita, yeah.
Oh, it's probably like a fucking. It's the dude videoing.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
Let's not dissect memes.
It's got a Skyline engine. It's probably going to hold itself.
Oh, back-to-back memes. Why the average male thinks he will win a street fight. He is a trained fighter. You don't know my mentality, bro. When it's go time, I see red and bodies hit the floor.
That's it.
I thought that was pretty funny. Unless it's Astro, then I believe. 100% sleeper car for sure.
It is a snoozer. Right?
Bop, bop. All right. No, we'll skip that. I don't really want to talk about it. We're going on for ages anyway. Speaking of Neil Gaiman earlier. DC can't do masturbation. Neil Gaiman was once told that he couldn't mention a masturbation in Sandman as people do not masturbate in the DC universe. His
They're all
reaction...
pent up.
His reaction was that explains a lot
Yeah.
about the DC universe. Is this true? Neil Gaiman himself, yes.
Yes. You're like, oh.
There was a report, most men think they can beat a chimp.
No
That
way.
chimp would kill me.
It would fucking use me as paste. Like, there's no way.
I wish I had chimp
Like,
strength.
Yeah. He would fucking rip my arms out and beat me with it.
Its hands
Yeah.
does not, like, I'm dead.
Yeah.
It'll go from my eyes faster than I could. Everybody wanks.
Everybody wants.
Hello, Chandy Bear.
Not in the DC world.
Nah, Superman, he's,
I can't. No.
Lois.
I'm too busy staring at the night. That's why Batman's out at
People
night, so
do
he's not being
shag though, because the first issue of the new 52
Oh yeah, there's all
Catwoman,
these- Yeah.
Dirty Shagger with Batman.
I love seeing all the
Even
clips
Batman, yeah.
on the internet of the old 90s cartoons where like Harley Quinn's getting dressed and realize that Nightwing's a guy and not a boy anymore. And he's like, don't get any ideas. Too late. Like yeah, you know he's getting rattled, man. Whether he likes it or not.
Oh jeez. All right.
yeah.
Speaking of actually no, speaking. We'll go to this meme. All right.
Yeah.
All right. So DC, back to back DC. In Wonder Woman 2017, Diana is able to get to London from her remote island in only one day because she is an Amazon and therefore qualifies for next day shipping. Ho 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 ho. Ho 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 ho. Hey. That's bad, huh? All right. Well,
shipping, bruh.
as we spoke about the last morning show, the Rick and Morty creator is in hot water.
Yeah.
He got fired
Yes.
by Adult Swim,
Yeah, everyone's.
and his
Separate
gaming
modes.
company. He has stepped down from the CEO,
Yeah.
and apparently the Squanch Games will continue
Yeah.
without him.
Yeah.
But he stepped down as CEO. He probably still owns it, but anyway. carry on. But again, you're not proven to you're innocent and all that
Exactly.
stuff, and it's in court. But if he's a piece of shit, he's a piece of shit.
Yeah.
That's it. Don't be a piece of shit. Don't be a piece of shit. All right, so D&D are being pieces of shit. Not as bad as that guy, apparently. He's a cunt. Yeah, see? There you go. Point blank, yeah. So the whole D&D hub. He's in the... yeah, he is the voices as well.
Yes.
Yes. Yeah, so the whole D&D hub. So basically everyone found out the news last week. We broke it. No, we didn't broke it. We're like 3 hours later. But anyway. So the whole D&D kerfuffle with the open gaming license, right?
Yes.
They were reneging it, reviewing it, and doing a new version.
Maybe we want our money.
Basically, in the foul swoop, everyone cancelled their D&D subscriptions. So D&D Beyond is a subscription service where basically you get Wizard Magazine. The old Wizard Magazine, which was like a magazine that you got all like extra bits and shit, which is funny. It was all open gaming license stuff.
Yeah, of course.
So anyway, all that. So you got all the source material, and you got access to digital versions of all their books, some of their books.
Yeah.
Like the core ones and all that shit. Anyway, long story short, everyone fucking flipped it.
Of course they did.
They cancelled their subscriptions. That was early in the week, and this morning, because fucking cutting news here, 17 hours ago. All right, so it's like someone's morning. Yeah, so they basically... We'll do the tweet first, because the tweet's the easiest one. We are leaving the OGL point version 1 in place as is, untouched, and we're also making the entire SRD 5.1 available under Creative Commons license. You choose which you prefer to use, right? So they also made 5th edition free, which is cool.
That's cool. And you can choose whichever one you want.
Yeah, so it's cool that that's happened. Is it too late?
I don't know. It makes sense.
Either way, they've lost all their fucking subscriptions.
Yeah, but they'll get them back over time.
Yeah, so anyway, they went on and went...
like, oh, really? Yeah, I'm out of here.
86% were dissatisfied with the draft.
Oh, no.
Yeah, so, pretty interesting.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, so we got this last bit of... Well, after 20 years, Kadabra is finally allowed back in the Pokemon trading card game. Thank you, the trading card game.
Why did he get removed?
All right, well, it goes on.
Was
So
he the one that did the wow, and everyone had fits?
No. That was the episode.
Yeah.
And that wasn't Abra, that was the Polygon episode.
It was a Polygon.
Oh, Porygon?
Yeah.
Anyway, this guy, have you ever heard of this guy?
Yeah.
Have you?
No.
He's a wizard.
Right.
Alright, the story goes on that this dude, please have the photo. Oh, come on! Why you do this? They had a picture of the wizard! Isn't this old news? It is, but today it's been flipped, and he said sorry. So basically a while ago, in 2002, due to an illustration on the Pokemon card, right, this wizard... he's a magician, right? Yeah. Basically sued Nintendo for his likeness. Because he's like a bending spoon dude. Right? And then so 2002, some artist went, hey, he's a famous wizard that bends spoons.
Yeah.
I keep calling him a wizard, he's a magician.
Yeah. Okay.
Did a drawing of a Pokemon card sort of in his likeness. Right?
Yeah.
So in 2002, this dude sued, right? And went, nah, it's fucking me. You're based Abra on me. So they've gone, whoa!
Yeah. No,
and Nintendo being Nintendo, have Nintendo'd it.
Yeah.
But it looks like the flip-flop was they can't use the card anymore, right?
Oh.
So for 20 years, there hasn't been an Abra card.
Kadabra.
Sorry. The final evolution and all this
That's
bullshit,
the middle.
right? Is it the middle one? Whatever's the one with the spoons!
Yeah, Alakazam's the final one.
Anyway, he's come out and he said he's truly sorry, right? And where's the rest of it?
Why, because he didn't get...
Look, I want to thank the Pokemon fans who reached out to me over the last few years. Oh, yeah, I'm sure they reached out real nice.
Yeah.
The guy from the 70s? Yeah, I think so.
Wow.
Including ones from Pokey Beach, who contacted me non-stop.
Yeah.
So basically, it was you and my granddaughters that got me to change my mind. And you can all see Kadabra reunited with the original Pokemon in the card game this summer. So I was a fool. It was a devastating mistake for me to sue Pokemon. The ones... The one, the Amazing Randy debunked. I don't know who's the Amazing Randy.
Yeah.
Sorry, Astro. You've lost me on this one. Alright. So, yeah.
Yeah, well.
Apparently one of the best card for years. I don't know why they took away the picture of the dude. That's a bit weird.
Maybe he doesn't want to be seen.
Maybe that's the whole point.
Maybe it's John Cena. Can't see him.
Can't see him. So, yeah, man. What do you reckon?
That's cool. Glad Kadabra's back on the squad.
That's it. And it's funny that his granddaughter got old enough to be like, yo, granddad.
Yeah.
Why are you being an ass?
Yeah.
The internet says you're being an ass.
Yeah. Give him the card back, granddad.
Fine. He probably got his fucking Pokemon money, that's for
exactly.
sure. Alright, we got a meme. The new Street Fighter movie set photos just leaked, and it's lit.
I would watch that.
You would watch that? What do you reckon, Astro?
Bro.
Hadouken! Yeah. Mate, I love the eyebrows too.
Yeah.
They've given him the Street Fighter 2 eyebrows. I reckon these two motherfuckers could pull it off.
Yeah, they could.
Right? Get on that Marvel diet.
Yeah, man, that Marvel fucking shredder diet.
He'll be like fucking dodgeball ripped.
Yeah, man.
Can't be worse than some of the things we've seen so far.
There you go.
Oh man, who would play Bison? Because the guy who played Bison in the original Street Fighter movie was actually pretty good.
Yeah.
Like, he went all in on that role,
If it was
man.
like a Ben Stiller movie, and like Owen Wilson.
Who's one of the usual suspects? It'd be like fucking Will Ferrell or some shit.
Yeah.
Will Ferrell would be MC
Will Ferrell
Bison.
would totally be Bison.
Down forward kick! And he's doing the slide.
Yeah. You know it's my favorite kick, right?
And, okay, so if
Yeah.
if Will Ferrell's in Bison,
Yeah.
right, who is the other dude that's always in his movie, the stepbro?
Oh, John C. Reilly.
John C. Reilly. Who's he play? Sagat!
Cigar.
Oh! Yes!
Yeah. Yeah, Cigar.
Do you reckon Sagat?
That old Blanca.
Blanca. Nah, he would have to be like, so they can play off each other. Because Blanca isn't you know?
So
Blanca could be like fucking Adam Sandler or some shit.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe, yeah.
Yeah, I'm sorry, just getting into it. Anyway, getting into it, we've got an Astro's Bits.
Astro's Bits. Down
Forward kick. Hadouken! Excuse me. Matt LeBlanca. Oh, fucking Astros nailed it.
Bingo.
Man, he's all like, whoa.
Perfect.
I've seen that meme too.
Yeah.
Where they're like Matt LeBlanc, and it's just like he's like doing the laugh from Friends or some shit, but they photoshopped him as Blanca. It's so good, man. This is why we're all here. Let's go. Astros Bits.
Get some.
Get some bits. Let me know if it's too loud.
Hey kids, what's wrong with the goats? And today, we're in Nara, which is the old capital of Japan. Yep. We're going to a place called the Okumura Commemorative Museum. And it's just a little museum that's run by the Okumura Corporation. And they make the dampening technology that Japan uses in its buildings and houses to combat earthquakes. Because, living in Japan, earthquakes are a real thing. So, have you experienced earthquake? Yeah. What's the biggest one?
Hanshin.
The Hanshin. Oh, you were here for Hanshin. If you don't know, the Hanshin earthquake was the one in '95, and it just flattened the Kobe area. It was a big deal. So yeah, a short walk to the museum, and then we'll see what we can see. And the museum also happens to be around Nara Park, which is home to the biggest wooden Buddha in the world.
Oh.
So maybe we'll check that out. Maybe? Yes or no?
Yes.
Oh man, look at that bullet bike! Oh man, the biker gang just down the road. See? Wait, is Nara?
And Nara has a bunch of deer running around.
Nah, the beer.
Eating
What's
everyone's
wrong with guys?
bags.
It's the Boba Fett, guys.
There you go. Okumura Commemorative Museum.
They don't bow to you.
This horrifying fella He's the mascot for Nara Prefecture. I hate him. I think it's I hate him. Ugh. Look at him. He's supposed to be some sort of deer god or something. Oh, I hate him. Ugh.
He's gross.
Thing. Basically, you sit inside it, and they show you what it feels like to be in an earthquake. First, without the dampening technology, and then they turn it on, and they show you how much less you feel the seismic activity once the technology is turned on. It's actually
it's all funny. Look at that water. It's fucked. Sounds like deer.
Wow. The fact that it takes that to work to counteract the ship. You barely feel it. That's incredible.
This is what the supporters. This is what the pillars are made of. So, like at the bottom of the building.
Oh wow!
At the bottom of the building, they'll have these things. One building without the seismic technology, and this building has it. Press start.
Oh wow!
You can see how much more this one is shaking than that one.
Oh, shit's on fire!
See, these dudes, they're all good.
Wow.
These guys are fun.
Oh god!
Oh, the place is on
I know which
fire.
side I'd rather be in. Also this one. So we've got some water on the top. And you shake the handle. And it basically just shows. See, this is how much the water moves without the technology.
And then that's the tech. That's crazy.
And with the technology,
They're just
much less.
Yeah, and it's
gears
crazy,
and
like
stuff.
how much it absorbs. Like it can't absorb it all. Like fuck.
No.
But
Of course,
it makes a huge difference. Yeah, look at that.
That's insane.
That's wild. It's crazy that they have to, like, because of earthquakes, they've had to find a way to get around earthquakes.
Alright, we've just come up to the observatory area. Just to see the local scenery. It's Nara. There's nothing much around. It's nice, but there's nothing to do.
Nice, but there's
Very
nothing to
old
do.
town feel.
It seems like it's just a country.
That is actually about it. I told you it's a small place, and that's basically the earthquake technology. That's what it shows. So I guess we'll go to Nara Pub. Okay. Mixing it up with the locals.
Now I get why Nichijou does
All
that
the deer
school
also
teacher
have their
fighting
horns
India.
shaved off on a
I
regular
just thought it was
basis.
funny. Now it makes more sense. Deers just come in and wreck your day.
This kid wants to get away. Help me! This guy's not my dad. Save me!
It'll fuck you.
Deer of Nara Park are wild animals. They can occasionally attack people, so please be careful. They'll bite
Still in
you,
the bag.
they'll kick you, they'll butt you, they'll knock you down. Just like goats. Complete wooden structure. God knows how they built it back in the day. I know you guys have climbed plenty of these things in games like Ghost of Tsushima and Neo, but to actually see one up front, it's pretty cool.
That's why
No
you
food
choose
here.
violence.
So give me that camera.
Oh man. You're like, fucking, we're putting it behind the screen.
Okay, we're here. And the entrance is over there. Okay. I think we've come on a pretty good day. It's nice weather. It's not too cold, not too hot. And there's not too many people either. So, yeah, lucky. There it is. big wooden Buddha.
What's that?
ねこいつ孫悟空と戦ったかな。
This is the guy. I don't think so.
西行でなんか
Yeah, enjoy it
最
away.
近の話の中でなんか孫悟空と戦ったんだな。
違うやろ。ほんまに？
孫悟空天国行った時はなんかいろんな神様と戦った。多分。まあ孫悟空大体みんなと戦った。ドラゴンボール孫悟空じゃないね。
Oh man. Astra comes up and shakes it. There's no technology!
They've even got another Buddha on the fucking inside.
Oh wow.
They bothered to remake the inside.
That's cool.
Hello.
Even the
Dude's like, I'm
even
gonna
bothered
build
to
the
do
biggest
like
one.
another guy that fought monks, I'm assuming.
Give me back my peach!
Now this pillar here, it used to have this hole in the bottom. And basically, if you crawled through the hole, your wish would come true. So yeah, if you crawled through the space in the pillar out the other side, it was supposed to be auspicious. But as we can see, because of COVID, they've boxed off the hole.
Oh, no more wishes!
And just one more fella on the way out. All made of wood.
Fucking go.
Crazy. No idea how long it would have taken them to make. Probably not as long as it takes Wraith to finish one of his models though.
Hey!
Let's get on this staircase. Steeper than it looks on camera, so we don't want to break our necks.
Shots fired.
Although if you're gonna break your neck and die anywhere, I guess in front of the Buddha would be a good spot. Okay, so I think that'll about do us for this one. We saw the Earthquake Museum, and we saw the big wooden Buddha temple. So yeah, I think that's it, yeah? Alright, so just a short one today. So don't forget, what's wrong with goats, and we'll see you in the next one.
Yeah!
ヤギの何が悪い
Well, man, that
There
was
it is.
fucking cool.
There's another episode. Oh man, that was good.
I like the little
Earthquake
peephole.
technology. Yeah.
The little peephole where if you're like, Buddha's is like, hello,
Yeah.
hello, I got my
let
big
you
hand, I'll
like-
fucking give you the squish.
Yeah.
All royalty-free music for the first time.
Nice.
Mate, and that jazz was banging.
That was a
Yeah.
set us in a good tone.
Little set, but that was the morning show.
That is. That's it.
Thanks for joining me, Steele. Thanks for guys joining us in another one. Till the next time we roll around with some news and some memes and some
stuff.
shenanigans. Each one is great. Each episode is great.
Yeah, it is. Anyway,
that's it. You know what? Just fucking YOLO. We'll just
Peace
sign
out.
off.
ATM.
That's all right.
Bye.